Hi everyone, this is a general reading for Scorpio for July 15th to the 31st. We're already at the 15th today, so I'm a little late with these, but I hope this resonates with someone and it is helpful. I know that they're always helpful to someone. So right now we're in the full moon. It's very intense for everybody. It's a time of shakeups. And that is for everybody. Really, there's no sign that's escaping it. But I feel for some signs, it's a little bit more of a difficult time. So from July 15th to July 31st, for the Scorpios that are reading my message here, I feel you are going through some upset. And I'm getting almost, if you look at the readings that I've done for the 15th for the 31st of July, you'll see that everyone is having very similar energies and very similar cards, because it is a very kind of explosive time. It's a time of irritability. I feel people are irritable, So your reading starts off with the King of Pentacles. So someone is watching that has a lot of stability on their mind. They have finances on their mind. And this is what the reading is going to address, because next to it we also have a financial card. Are you trying to build something? It looks like people trying to build something. There are 3 people in this card. Someone offering a pentacle, but it feels like in regards to whatever this financial situation is or whatever you're trying to build. This could be you're building a relationship, you're building a house, you're building something that has to do with your stability. And I feel like there's some aggression there. There's some annoyance. There's lots of annoyance, actually. Things are not going as smoothly as you would like right now. My suggestion to you right now, Scorpio, is to wait till the full moon passes. Definitely wait till this full moon passes. And use the full moon energy instead of trying to be aggressive. Try to manifest, try to just pull back from the situation and allow just what to occur, but only do it for a few days is what I hear. Pull back, let the universe have a little bit of control, because with this I feel like there's some control issues. You want to control the outcome. You want to push things to go forward. For some of you, it's definitely like building a house or something. There's some sort of contract that is behind schedule. But something to do with your security in life, because in the recent past you were really juggling. So maybe you took out a loan to achieve something and now all that money is used up and the people haven't got the work done yet, or your ships haven't come in yet. But whatever's going on, this is the recent past. So you got a lot of issues, Scorpio, right now with something that you're trying to achieve in life that's not moving forward the way you would like. And the difficulty was starting even before now. So you're already aware of the difficulty, but I can tell you that this difficulty is definitely coming to a head very, very, very rapidly. I would say even as we're speaking, I'm pulling a card, right? You can't see it. But with my other hand, I'm pulling the card because I'm holding the camera. Let's see what this Tower brings. Yes. It's another night. This is the Knight with the sword. This is the Knight with the wands. So sudden communication that does not make you happy. You're not happy with what is going on here whatsoever. You're fighting with someone and it's over money, property, the building of something, a contract that was supposed to come through for you, Scorpio. Telling you, just go somewhere and retreat right now. Next, you have the King of Cups. And this is an interesting card to have with all pentacles. And so you got a lot of people here. So it feels like to me the situation happened. There's a situation happening right now in your life, Scorpio, that is not working out for you. You in some kind of way are pushing, and the universe is telling you don't push. So I feel like after this Tower moment, you do give up the push, because this is someone who, what I just advised you, who is sitting back and saying, okay, now what? They've calmed themselves, they calmed down the fire, and they cooled their engines, and they're taking a very kind of intuitive approach. And you know, that ship is there again. Now the ship is behind the guy. So he's waiting for the ships. Now the ship is here. So you have your Tower moment, but your ship does arrive. But let me see what is on this. So you need to get over this Tower moment. So if there's a Scorpio watching, there's nothing you need to do to get over it. You just need to let it happen. It is going to happen. Whatever situation here, it's going to come to a head, okay? And like I say, I advise you to go into a meditative state, to pull back, especially during this full moon. Get yourself together, and you are going to do this. You're regrouping. You've come up with a new plan for this situation that's not working for you, Scorpio. This situation that's come crashing down, and now you know you have to take another path. And that's what you're doing. In your hopes and fears, you have the Judgment card. So in your deepest subconscious mind, you're hoping this is all going to work out in your favor. Judgment, again, it's like a contract of some sort. And look, you got the Knight. The Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands. You also got the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the King of Wands. So this is a really bizarre reading. There's a lot of people involved in your reading. Again, now you're hoping that a judgment comes in your favor, that you're able to get more money because you've regrouped. With this card, you're not as explosive. So you're explosive here, you're fighting, you're pretty fiery here, you're still aggressive. You calmed yourself down, Scorpio. Yes, you have. You've using your manifesting abilities. You've gotten yourself in the right frame of mind, and now you're regrouped, and you're hoping that a judgment is going to come in your favor, a renewal of this situation, but in a very methodical way. Like you're hoping you're going to be able to get more money, more financial backing, I feel. Perhaps a judgment in your favor, that you're able to move forward with this again. Now, others around you, here we have the King of Pentacles. Now, what the hell is this King of Pentacles doing around you? He's around you here, too. So you're obviously fighting with someone else. I don't necessarily feel this is a love reading, but if it applies to you, apply what I'm saying to a love situation, okay? But it's only showing me 2 weeks ahead. If you want to know overall, Scorpio, go look at your year ahead reading, okay? And I might do another year ahead reading or a half a year ahead, because sometimes when these are only showing 2 weeks worth of energy, it kind of leaves you hanging, and I don't like that. Because this is showing me a situation that's happened previous to this that is still happening. So I feel like you're, like, I always get like, the image I'm getting is like somebody working on a construction project. They had a truck that they had rented for $10,000, and that they were supposed to get the work done within a certain amount of time, and they didn't. So there's people coming forward wanting their money. There's fighting over a project that did not go the way it was supposed to go. So a building of a house, and there is friction between people that are not really getting along so great. It's like egos up against each other, head-butting together. They want what they want, and you want what you want. So it's almost like you're both trapped. Like you owe someone money, your bill collectors are coming, but you need to finish this project and you don't have any more money, but you do regroup. However, there is someone that is not very happy around you. There is someone that you owe something to, or you're having some sort of fight with, okay? But the next card is your wish coming true. So, Scorpio, what I can tell you for sure from this reading, there's an explosive moment and there's things not working out. And this can be you driving down the road and smashing up your car, and you needed to be somewhere the next day, but now you don't have a car. You know what I mean? Like, something right now is really throwing a monkey wrench in your plans, but something has already thrown a monkey wrench, but this is going to come to a head. So when we see the Tower card, that means, boom, this energy has transformed into something else that forced it to transform into something else yet again. But you taking the right approach here. Go to the beach, go alone, go somewhere alone, regroup, get yourself together and figure out what you really want, okay? Just really do it from a manifestation point of view, because when all the planets are aligned like that, that's all we have is our manifestation abilities and the need to wait and heal in us what needs to be healed. What is coming up, because this is what this energies of the moon is all about. But a wish does come true for you, Scorpio. And I just feel like the universe is always bringing us back to this point of love. Go from a loving position instead of push, 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 push. So you do have a wish granted for you here. For those Scorpios who are able to do this, okay, able to get themselves away from this tower. It's pretty extreme, and you are going to do it. And then you got the Ace of Swords, which shows me the judgment does work out in your favor. It definitely works out in your favor. So whatever you're fighting for here, by the end of July, whatever you're fighting for here, that you got your sword in your hand, whatever it is, whether it's a job, it's building something. I'm always back to the building something, a project that you needed money for, a project that you're trying to get off the ground, a wish that you want to come true. It's going to happen, but it's not going to happen till the very end of July, okay? So, Scorpio, your main message for me is just for you to right now calm down. Go chill out, because I got asked for an angel message that what's most important for you to hear in regards to this whole reading, and it's telling you, and I did it intuitively, like even before I pull this card, before I pull any reading, is focus on the energy, and I feel like I get messages directly for certain people. So, but as a collective right now, Scorpio, make time to relax, be still, enjoy your solitude, indulging in much needed self-care. But I really feel this is this card, or where I spoke to you earlier about pulling back right now. This is not the approach to take, but you've already taken this approach. This has already happened. So now we need to repair from that. How do you repair from that? Go get yourself back to a point that you know when you see this person, anger is not going to come out, okay? When you need to deal with this person, you're going to be dealing with him in the most efficient, guided, and most direct way, okay? So you got the Ace of Swords to finish. So whatever you are fighting for, Scorpio, right now, whatever project that you're trying to get off the ground or trying to get funds for, it's going to work out for you. Now I asked, this is interesting to me, I asked the most important message that you need to hear at this time, Scorpio, that would lead you to your best life. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. Indigo and crystal children, that's very interesting. So perhaps some of you're being guided to be childlike, okay? Tap into your own inner child. So I think it has a lot to do with this tranquility, but also focus on children. maybe just going on a vacation with your kids and backing away from whatever this situation is, okay? I feel like, I'm sorry, the camera cut out, so I have to start. I feel like you're very sensitive right now. Well, I always find Scorpio, they're very psychic. They seem to know everything. You're like they're really able to, they're very intense. They just know things, you know. So I feel like maybe some of you are becoming more sensitive and it's throwing you off, you know, like what the hell is going on? Especially for the men. Like I feel men is like, wow, why am I all of a sudden feeling so strange, so intuitive, so sensitive, that type of thing. So you make of this what you want to make of it, but maybe some of you have a project that you're trying to do so that you can get your children into a nice home, or you're building some sort of center for indigo children or something here, but you have a bond with children. So this, all I know for the next 2 weeks, even though it doesn't feel like it goes with this reading, for the next 2 weeks you're being guided to do something with children, and focus on their needs, their sensitivity. But I feel, as I'm saying that, has a lot to do with your own inner child. And what stands out for me is this teal color. What does it mean? It's everywhere in your reading, you know. What does it mean, this kind of teal color? Maybe look it up. It's like, to me, a mixture of the throat chakra and your heart chakra. You know, it's a mixture of the two. So maybe your communication and your heart need to be aligned, and I feel like this is what you're doing here and what you're doing here. And they both are very watery cards. You got a mermaid here and you got the king of water here with all the water in the background. So Scorpio, things working out for you, even though it's going to be bumpy for you, but just know that it's bumpy for millions and billions of us right now, okay? Peace out. Please like, comment, subscribe. If there's any type of reading that you would like me to do or have any suggestions, just put it below. Like, there's lots of times that I get up in the day that I have a little bit extra time that I just really feel like something is telling me, make a video, someone needs your help. So that's it, okay? Peace out. If you would like a reading, all the information is below. If you'd love to donate, I would love it too, because, you know, it helps me keep this all going. So peace out, everyone. Scorpio, I turned off the camera for a second and I pulled another card on this sword, and look what came out. So it's very strange for me. So I'm going to go back over this and read it as if it is a love reading. If it is a love reading, there's something being offered. There's something stable, something of a value. But I also get around it that there's some difficulty, I feel like, with a third party or some financial or a work situation, okay, that I'm just not liking this right here. Three of Pentacles in a love reading for me is always uncomfortable, okay? It feels like, to me, some interference, okay? That there was a big discussion, and I would say a fight about. I would say in the recent past, Scorpio, if this is a love reading, you were weighing the pros and cons. You were very unsure, but things were very stormy for you in the love department. You were in a relationship, but there was something that was just really bothering you. And I can see that that has come to a head. Like right now, I feel like you either just broke up or a breakup is coming. There's some sort of big headway coming in regards to this situation. But then you kind of regroup yourself. So I want you to wait till the full moon passes before. I want you to wait till after the full moon passes. I don't want you to wait. What I'm saying is, what the universe is showing me is that you're going to regroup yourself. I don't feel like this is the same man coming forward or woman. I feel like it's you regrouping yourself, getting yourself back aligned, getting yourself back to away from all this, what this did to you, these 3 cards. Because there's, well, I'm going to say 4 cards, because there's definitely some fighting, some friction, some decisions, stormy seas, fire falling, yucky stuff. But then you go into a very tranquil time. You're hoping for a renewal. In your deepest mind, you're hoping for a renewal, an offer. Perhaps some of you are hoping for an engagement, that this offer is still going to be on the table for you. I see what's coming is, again, this another person. Now, are they the same people? I think there's a very dominating person here. There's a very controlling person who feels trapped by this situation. He feels like he can't come forward to you. He feels like there's so much difficulty. But then we see a wish granted and a new beginning. But beware, because this sword has 2 edges. Swords can kill. They can land you in jail. They can cause all kinds of trouble, but they can also cut away the nonsense, okay? So I feel, again, that Scorpio, if this is a love reading for you, that you do still have a situation of duality. There's duality all around in this reading. There's 3 people all around in this reading. But your lover is going to come back with a committed offer, okay, by the end of July. However, you are a very sensitive person, is what I get by this card. You have to think about your inner child. You have to think about your own children, because I feel like things have happened in this relationship that really has raised alarm bells for you, that made you feel very insecure. But there is an offer coming, but you want that offer to be the pentacle. But what is coming is a sword, okay? So still, even though the lover's back, there's still some difficulty there. You need to make a decision. And I feel like that decision is this the right one for me? And am I able to get over this? Because you will not be able to go forward with this person unless you're able to totally let this go. So are you willing to take the chance of totally letting what already happened go and be able to start the fresh start? I think it's your intent, but I don't know. But right now you're just being guided, just not to worry about this. This is not where your focus should be. Your focus should be getting yourself aligned again. And then the messages can come through from the divine. Because I know for a lot of people, there's a lot of people that watch these videos that are very psychic. Everyone has that guidance system. But when it comes to emotional things, it's very difficult, especially if you're an emotional person. So I'm just asking, on your behalf, is this relationship worth it? Is this person worth it? Do you go forward or should it be ended, okay? And I'm sorry, if you don't want to know the answer, turn off the video right now. 2 of Wands, isn't that interesting? There's a door, there's opportunities here, but there's still duality and choices to make. It's much more peaceful than this stormy one, that's for sure. And there's only 2 now, 2 people, I feel. I feel with this card again, you're still always in the position where you need to turn to divine with this relationship. Instead of getting angry and explosive and trying to push this really stubborn person, you need to always turn to the divine. What is my guidance? What do I do now? So know that you're in a relationship like that. But this shows good partnership. It really does. Okay, one more card. Is this relationship worth it? Okay, turn around if you don't want to know. You're always going to have to get through this relationship, be guided by the divine. It's the only way. If you do not have a good connection with the divine, if you do not know how to psychically get information and be guided about how to respond in a relationship, you will never get anywhere, okay, with this situation. It's really a situation that you have to hand over, and always keep yourself aligned. And can you do that? I don't know, because what I see from what I'm seeing here is that you're a super duper 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 sensitive person. You want the full meal deal with this person. I feel like they've already kind of really done something that really upset you, and I think it's something like at their work, or something they're working too much, or there's somebody at their work you don't trust, or some third-party situation took place that you weren't comfortable with. But the only way this can move forward is for you to totally let it go. Let it go. A wish is going to come. I'm going to ask one more, an angel card. Is this relationship worth it? If Scorpio, if this is a love reading for Scorpios, that this is a love reading, is it worth it? Okay, I'm going to pull one card out of here. Is it worth it? Oh, oh, I got the same card. Okay, I picked up. You're always going to have to go back to the divine with this relationship. Go back to the divine. You're always going to have to somewhat put yourself in healing mode. Don't expect this person to be able to take care of your needs. You're going to have to do it yourself. Ooh. And it says break free. So try different venues and experiences as a way to learn and grow. Okay? So it could mean breaking free of what you're trying to achieve at this current time, and be more open to what's being offered to you. Or it could just be break free from the relationship. Because the thing is with this, you are going to get your wish by the end of July, but I feel like this relationship is going to be a lot of work. Like, I feel there could be some value there, but you're always going to need to hand this over to divine over and over and over and over and over again. And you're really, I feel like maybe this person is just too rough for you. For your sensitive needs is what I feel, okay? So it's just something to think about. I don't get that this person is really malicious or purposely trying to hurt you. You might both be so in love with each other, but the issue is you're much more sensitive than the other person, and they can't understand your sensitivity. They don't believe in psychic stuff. They don't believe in intuition. They don't believe in angels. They don't believe in any of that. So, and I also feel this person mirrors you a lot, almost like you're opposites of each other, okay? But mirroring each other in the opposites. So you can do with that information what you want. I just feel like there's some, it could be an okay relationship. They will come back and offer you an offer, but I'm not quite sure the long term. Like I say, you're really going to have to get up each day and say, each step of the way, and say, what are my instructions? How do I deal with this? So I just feel like it's a very high maintenance relationship, okay? So I hope that was helpful to you all in some kind of way. And I hope you're all doing good. I know everybody, there's a lot of heartache going on right now and a lot of difficulty. I send love out to everybody. I really, from the bottom of my heart, peace out.